Thank you, Dick. You saw
I'm holding Bo back.
The character at the end of that was Curtis Sliwa. He rivals Bo Dietl in his colorful language.
Yeah, making up words, loony kazoonie.
I'm a little older than 1 year, I think. So my words were there before him.
You actually went down to Occupy Wall Street,
Yeah,
right?
I went down with Geraldo Rivera, and Charles Payne was down there. And
did you go down in a security aspect?
No. I went down there as a Fox News person, Fox business person, and we were down there for over an hour and a half. And you had a Democratic strategist on there earlier this morning.
Doug Schoen, yes. He conducted a poll of Wall Street protesters, find out what's on their mind.
Greg, right on. He was exactly on what was there. The thing that amazed me most was there were so many tourists there, and just people just observing, people getting into the fun, people just hanging out. Then you had a couple of anarchists in there, and what I said to the kids was, look, right now you have a point. You have some kind of an observation you're trying to make here. Do not be deterred by these anarchists or people who want violence. Those policemen out there are making $40,000. They kind of feel the same feeling you're having. So they're your friends. These are not your enemies. So conduct yourself. If you have a message you want to send out there, do it properly and peacefully.
I have heard that from some of the protesters, at least on television, saying, look, they don't see the cops as the enemy, because you make the point. These are working class people. And they're not responsible for the economy almost going off the cliff.
Yeah, but some of these people think they represent the establishment. And they have to be taken down.
Like I said, I think this thing is going to peter out by itself. There's no organization whatsoever. One guy's is serving pizza. The other one's there from Woodstock leftover. And then we had some guy yelling about he hated Geraldo because of the vault of Al Capone. I mean, every aspect.
That's one of the reasons why I like Geraldo. That was a great episode.
But Charles Payne, I got to give him a lot of credit.
Charles Payne, he's a financial analyst, nice guy. What's up?
They're yelling at him because you're black. You had an advantage. He says, I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning in my one-bedroom apartment in Harlem. I busted my butt trying to succeed. Nobody gave me nothing.
Wait a second. You're telling me that they were saying, the protesters were telling him that he had an unfair advantage because he's black?
Exactly, and he got benefits, and it was a union leader. He went at this union leader, Charles Payne. He stood him down. Got a real nasty. Charles chumped him right down, and Charles says, you don't tell me what I did. I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning and busted my butt.
Let me ask you something. You went down there. You know, we've been seeing some leaked emails that were sent to some of the people who were involved in this protest. And one of the emails, they talked about, why aren't there more minorities in this protest? What can we do to engage more minorities to become a part? Is this like a yuppie protest? What is this?
Yeah, it seems like middle-class kids, but the thing is the only minorities that I saw were a lot of homeless people that were there looking for free food and handouts. And you know what? I support, if you have an issue, peacefully, you can do whatever you want.
We got 3 white people trying to figure out the race down there. I don't know. It's just I have seen some racial diversity myself.
But there was an email, Greg, wondering about why
there's a lot of love down there. Greg,
from whom to whom?
Greg, there's a lot of love down there. I just read this morning some woman left her 4 kids and took up with some guy in a sleeping bag, and they're pounding in the sleeping bag and loving up, and that's what she won't go home. She's been there a month.
You know what you're representing? I think. Look, at first there was kind of curiosity about this, then there was anger, and then it got some support the movement. You saw that Quinnipiac poll? They had some support. Now, if you look at Community Board 1 last night, New York is a tolerant place. A lot of people are really frustrated, fed up with the quality of life infractions, the noise, the stuff you're talking about.
And it's costing the city millions of dollars in police overtime.
What was great is the way the police handled it when they were going to clean out the park. A beautiful rain came, a hard-driven rain, to wash the park out and all that. We got to wish for a nice, heavy rain and clean it out.
Stop it.
Clean the garbage out, I'm talking about. Not the people, the garbage.
All right, Bo, what are you doing this weekend?
This weekend, I'm supposed to go to a wedding Saturday night. I'm up in the air about it. Are
you going to the wedding Sunday?
Am I going?
Bill White?
No, I was invited to Bill White's.
Are you going to Bill White's?
Are you going to Bill White's?
Yes.
I may drop by.
Yeah.
Oh, Alston.
Bill White, by the way, Bill White used to be the president of the Intrepid, is getting married to his partner, Brian.
Yeah.
It is
nice guys.
Now that gay marriage is legal here in New York, we like Bill White.
We like Brian and gay. We like gay marriage there. All that's kind of cool. Bill White happens to be a very smart guy. Brian's a very nice guy, too. With the Intrepid said, I got a little bone to pick with you, sir.
Well, gosh, maybe it's for an email or maybe it's for a conversation.
Something you said about my friend in that capsule that went to the Intrepid.
The billionaire,
Greg Olson.
the billionaire who came back on the Soyuz capsule. and now it's on display at the Intrepid. Okay, and look at that thing.
I know.
Wow.
Greg,
so what's the problem?
No, I'm only kidding you. This is a remarkable story. He paid $25 million to go up in this thing, and he flies up on top of a rocket ship. Takes him 3 days. You have to stand up like this for 3 days. He explains, we're up in Rails having dinner. He's explaining, your arms are outstretched like this. You have to go to bed. You go to bed. They're standing up like this.
Do they have diapers on?
3 days. Yeah, 3 days.
Yes.
3 days, and then what happens is you dock with the space station.
I understand.
Stay for 4 days or 5 days. Then you come back. He said, and you see the size of it. That's 3 men standing up in that thing.
That's crazy. Was he ever uncomfortable, or he just didn't feel anything?
He looks like Clint Eastwood, and I'm sure he'll be. I'd like to get him on your show to talk about it. To me, it's one of the most exciting things I've ever heard. He looks like Clint Eastwood. He's a multi-billionaire, successful technological guy.
Is he a 1%er?
Oh, 1%,
Probably.
2%, 3%.
Yeah.
You're a 1%, right, by now?
Please.
Right?
I don't think
No?
so.
I don't know if she is or not.
I don't think
But
so.
listen, Bo,
Yeah.
that's great that you had a friend who went into outer space.
Oh, excuse me. I'm just trying to brag-a-tate a little bit.
Did you get a chance to see? Because you were.
I actually saw it. I was at the Intrepid
Buzz
yesterday.
Aldrin, don't make a move without me either.
Buzz Aldrin, man who walked on the moon. Apollo 11, July 1969, great American.
I think we should have a word of the day with Beau.
Fire away.
The word of the day is, in our society, the freedom that we have.
We don't want a paragraph,
America
we want a word.
is, as hard as you work, you can succeed. And just perfect example, he is a great hero from the United States Marine Corps who didn't lay back, didn't sit back. He busted his butt, and look what he is today. And you are the epitome of America, and you can succeed if you work hard. And you worked hard. Because I know what you did when you used to run around with that little New York one thing. You busted your butt. And
So
you know
what's the word of the day?
Is success comes with hard work. And
That's a few words.
And complacency is the death of success.
All right, but we want one classic Boism.
America.
All right. Hey,
How about Americataceous or something?
Yeah,
that's a Boism.
This morning, always, when you look in the mirror, always remember one thing. You can dream, and you have dreamatacious mind value in the morning. You can succeed. Don't be lazy, because laziness will be capacitated upon your brain.
There we go. There we go.
That's the Beau we love.
Thank you, Bo. Nice to see you.